Hello, welcome again to Module 2. This is all about understanding cybersecurity essentials and the fundamentals of cybersecurity. All right, so we're going to be talking about key skills, knowledge areas within cybersecurity. Our agenda for today, we're going to be talking about what technical skills you may need, what soft skills you may need to really crush it. Actually crush it. We're going to really give you a roadmap that you need to understand and really ingest and be able to actually make some massive next steps. And it's all about the action that we're putting towards it. So we're going to be talking about knowledge areas and the next steps that we're going to need to ensure that we're going all in. So here we have our cybersecurity career roadmap. So this talks about the 6 strategies to launch your cybersecurity career. Inside of the cybersecurity field, you're going to need some form of either, I want to say, hands-on and even theory-based learning. So the different platforms out there for you. If we're talking about theory, getting certified in a certain area like CompTIA, for instance, one of the main ones. You can also supplement that with, or at least on the side, getting more information from a hands-on perspective using tools such as TryHack Me, or at least the platform TryHack Me, using tools such as VirtualBox in order to do so. You also have the ability to join cybersecurity professional groups. I highly recommend it. And also listening to podcasts. That's one of the best ways to really get information, be around the lingo, the terminology as well. And remember, we'll be providing you the glossary of terms, right, of all the acronyms that you hear within cybersecurity. That'll be within our second module for you to download as far as like a resource link. Now, within the video, we'll explore essential skills and knowledge areas required to excel in this field of cybersecurity. We're going to also talk about the different range of technical and soft skills that you would use and need in order to also thrive and be really great at your profession. Right now, by the end of this video, you have a clear roadmap. You really will. A clear roadmap and what steps do I need to take next in order for me to succeed in cybersecurity. Now, a few things. We're talking about our technical skills. Okay, network security, security architecture, encryption, and incident response. These are some of the technical skills that we need. If you go on any job description, you will see, hey, it would be great if you would have, or they're just saying, hey, within my description, I would love for a candidate to be able to manage network security, look at a vulnerability report, tell me what's wrong with it. I'm speaking more in layman's terms ideally, but this is how you go about understanding, at least from that perspective of the employer, what they really need. Security architecture, designing and implementing secure systems to protect against these vulnerabilities and attacks, right? Because we talked about secure design, right? So this is just another kind of field into that. Now, encryption. So securing data transmission, these are just more technical skills that you can utilize in order to give yourself the best foot forward in regards to being the best candidate for the role that you're trying to go for. And then there's incident response too, right? So developing these IRP plans or incident response plans, you're just going to have it detect and say, hey, this is what we do. This is how we respond. This is how we recover from security incidents. Some of the soft skills that we may have, and it would be ideal for you to really kind of hone in on. They're going to be communication, problem solving, teamwork, and adaptability. So, in communication, we can't necessarily just sit in the server room all day. We have to get out face to face and meet with the other department leads and the organizations and all the other end users that are out there. If you're doing more of an IT help desk, if you're looking for that type of role, IT support, get comfortable being around people and saying, hey, how can I help? How can I help you? That's your key phrase. Hello, how can I help? All right, so problem solving, another way to go about understanding how to look and approach a problem within cybersecurity. Problem solving is one of the biggest things. It allows us to analyze what's actually going on and develop a solution around that. Now, when we're talking about teamwork, now this is different from, I know that majority of us grew up and we're like, no, you can't work in teams on this test. That's not how it works here in the business world. We love to collaborate. So you hear that term, cross-functional teams. Again, we're trying to ensure that, cybersecurity is more so along for the ride. We're not left anywhere, right? we're here to help implement security solutions and mitigate risk across the entire organization. We can't leave a department out. Adaptability, remaining flexible, and resilience in the face of all of these different challenges and ever-evolving threats. Some of the knowledge areas as well. You have your cyber threats, your regulations, you have your compliance, and even risk management. Now, these key areas, so it's good for us to understand the TTPs in regards to a cyber threat, a threat actor. What are they really doing? What do they really want? How they move and operate within a network. All right? Familiarizing yourself with the different regulations and compliance. So you have your GDPR, HIPAA, FISMA, FERPA. There's a lot of different regulations. And again, alphabet soup here, I know, but we'll make sure you have that document for you so that way you can, be easily able to digest and say, oh, okay, this is what HIPAA means, right? Now, risk management. So assessing and mitigating cybersecurity risk by implementing what's called risk management frameworks, RMF for short. Now, bear with me here. It's an entire framework, a lot of pages. It has security controls. It has a whole process of phases of how you implement RMF, starting with the planning phase and then the categorization of the actual system itself and then implementing and so on and so on. Now, ethical hacking, a little bit different. This is more so gaining some of that hands-on experience, right? That's going to allow you to say, hey, I know how to actually protect an organization. I have the red teaming type skills in order to do so. Next steps, reflecting on what we've talked about, our different key skills, reflecting on the technical and the soft skills and how you can best utilize that and implement that in a way where it's going to give you the best foot forward. Again, our goal here is to make ourselves more marketable to the marketplace, more valuable to the marketplace. Assessing your current skill. Where are you at right now? We really need to know. You have to understand where you're at in order to know where you're trying to go. All right, so keep that in mind moving forward. And then the last thing is staying up to date with all the trends and all the technologies I mentioned, podcasts in the beginning, articles, professional groups in regards to cybersecurity, getting to the different meetups as well. Conferences are another great way in order to do that. But again, thank you so much for taking the time to sit here with me through this second video within our module 2, the Understanding Cybersecurity Fundamentals. It's been great, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you.